Welcome back to the session. Now we have to discuss about normal sound consists of mixed frequencies. In our daily activities, we hear many different kinds of sounds, but we generally do not concentrate on every sound that we hear. Why? Because all these sounds produced with different frequencies and with a different amplitude. So, what is the example for this is the different sounds produced in a classroom before the commencement of the class. Here, commencement means before class begins, absence of teacher, all students they're talking with each other. Someone talk loudly, someone talk slowly, and someone sings, someone shout, someone makes sounds. So each we keenly observe these sounds, we can find that no two persons produce the same sound of equal pitch and amplitude. Next, why do we produce sounds with different pitches or amplitudes while speaking? Because the variation of pitch and amplitude of the sound during our speech helps us to communicate with others in the form of languages. See, humans, we have language, so through that languages we can communicate with each other. Even the animals also, they are communicating with each other by making different kinds of sounds. So whether the animal or the humans are communicating by producing the sounds with the different frequencies and amplitude according to their need. So for the producing of sounds, whether by the human, suppose if you take the humans, the parts of speech, the parts of speech organs which are involved in producing sounds are vocal cords, lips, teeth and tongue, nose and throat. So next, humans, we can hear the sound up to some extent. After that, we cannot hear. So we have a limit. Below some the below we have the limit below and above. So based on that, the sounds are again two types: audible sounds and inaudible sounds. Coming to the audible sounds, if it has 20 vibrations per second, means if the sound is above 20 vibrations per second, here vibrations per second will call it as hertz. So if that sound is 20 hertz, more than 20 hertz, and it is less than 20,000 hertz, we can hear, humans we can hear, so that we'll call it as audible sound. What is inaudible sound? The sound which is less than 20 vibrations per second or 20 hertz or more than 20,000 hertz, that we cannot hear. So the sound which we cannot hear, that we'll call it as inaudible sounds. Next, we are facing different kinds of pollutions: water pollution, air pollution, like that. We have the sound pollution also. During the elections time, all the parties are canvassing by using the mics and by using that loudspeakers, and if any birthday party, any marriage function, the drums make a loud sound. So these are the sound, and the horns of vehicles makes different loud sounds. And nowadays we are occupying all the places, even some are constructing the houses near the aerodromes. So when flight moves, it makes very loud sound. So these are all the train sounds. All these are polluting, these are all the examples of sound pollutions. Due to this sound pollutions, it affects sleepiness, hypertension, increase in bp. Then how to control the sound pollution? How to control the sound pollution? First, the government declare the timings. So even Diwali time, the crackers only, that is one day only. So the government should declare a time after 10 or 11 they should not make loud sounds. Here we'll see. For bikes we have to attach silencers, and for the machines in the factories we have to, for the machines, manufacture machines that work with, we have to take care that the machines would work with less noise, and this is very important and it is healthy for the us also. We have to plant more trees and it is good for the health, and at the same time these plants reduce the sound pollution. And the last one is during the use of TVs, music players, we have to tone down the sound. So these are the precautions we have to take to control the sound pollutions. Now I completed lesson 5, sound. Thank you students.